Hey guys, what's up? It's Dena and I'm back with a new video. If you're new here, my name's Dena. I'm a graphic designer and I share everything and anything from my creative process to my art journey to what I'm up to, giving you guys tips and tricks, advice, and life as a designer. In today's video, I actually wanted to make it a more chill type of video, kind of showing you guys my creative process with my hand lettering stuff, and specifically in the Procreate app. Procreate is great if you have an iPad and Apple Pencil to do illustrations or hand lettering or any type of illustration. If you guys follow me on my Instagram at Nguyen, you know I've been posting pretty much daily illustrations, or specifically hand lettering mixed with illustrations lately. I kind of wanted to share my creative process and how I start and end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get into it. So usually I try to think of a composition for the quote or lettering that I want to do for the day. So for today I was looking for inspiration. Usually I look for inspiration on Pinterest on what kind of quote I want to do. So for today I want to do this one quote I saw. Usually I first just write out the words in just regular composition. So this one is going to be don't quit, but with the N and T and the Q and I crossed out, so it also says do it. Lately I've been doing a lot of Valentine's Day puns, but since it's just past Valentine's Day, I'm back to doing more motivational quotes, which is something I enjoy. So this is just something that I really resonate with, so I want to do more of this kind of quotes and sayings. So usually I write it out because I want to visually see how many letters are in the words and how I could make this composition. So for this one, automatically they both have 4 letters in each word, so I could easily connect a T. I could do something like this. Of course not in this font, but I'm just getting my ideas out there on the type of composition I want to do. Because I also do it in more of a cursive type of, I could do more cursive or calligraphy, and then kind of see what kind of style I want to do. Usually I tend to lean towards this style, but as of lately I've been trying to like switch up the style and just experiment with more different types of lettering, I guess. So this one, I feel like it would look a lot better if it's bold and not in cursive. Or maybe in cursive, I don't know. Sometimes I just go with what I'm feeling. So I'm just gonna kind of just roughly finish this out and just see how it looks. But the point of this is just to get my ideas out there on the type of composition that I could possibly want. I could really just do this as bold, blocky letters. And you know, they're not always gonna come out great, and that's okay. I'm gonna see if I can, since it already has a square format, I could probably contain it within a box or have it a more blocky style. So I'm just kind of talking out loud with my process, just to show you guys how I kind of work with my lettering. Pencil and paper really helps when you're just starting out, just sketching ideas instead of instantly going digital. A lot of times I just go digital because maybe I'm on time constraints, but for today's video I cut out some time in my schedule to really show you guys the process. So maybe I kind of like the box idea, and then with the block. So I'm gonna repeat this but bigger, and probably extend out the T so I get a better view of this. Again, these are just rough sketches, they're not masterpieces, and you know, this isn't really meant to be the masterpiece. This is just roughly getting your ideas out on a piece of paper and kind of just seeing how it could look if it was completed. So I don't know how I feel about connecting the T actually. I'm gonna make space for the T here. The thing with this is the punctuation and it don't. Kind of looks weird if it's not there. So I'm gonna try to resolve this by adding it in and then just extending the composition just a little bit more. And a lot of times when I'm drawing things out, I hit new inspiration. So I'm going to use this other side. So I really like the blocky composition, and I'm thinking if I could possibly kind of make it like a Tetris type of theme, or give it a Tetris kind of look. And usually I go on Pinterest to look for inspiration, and then from the inspiration that I found online, I sketch it out. Actually, I'm gonna scratch that Tetris concept and just go for another one. Now I'm just adding a little more detail, like the shading, kind of drop shadow, what kind of details I want to include in the letters just to make it a little more entertaining. So I'm doing like a little drop shadow coming from the light source coming from this way, so the shadows would be on this side. Typically I'm naturally more inclined to do shadows on the left side, but since I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone a little more and just do an experiment and try different things, that's why I'm switching it for this one. And maybe I kind of want to add like, like half a drip on the letters, because I'm seeing from on Pinterest and stuff, a lot of graffiti letters usually have like a half colored effect on the letters, and I want to kind of have like a spray paint element on top to cross out the N and the T and the Q and the I. But for now I'm gonna have this, and I'm gonna take a picture of it and then transfer it over to Procreate. So from here I open Procreate up and I hit add, insert photo. So I took a photo of my sketch and I'm going to kind of fill up the space with this. I usually lower the opacity on this and then have another layer. So this is just a layer beneath that, so I can kind of trace over what I did. Depending on the style I want to do for the day, there's a lot of brushes and styles I can choose from, a lot of textures. There is a section for spray paints. I don't know how extra I'm gonna go with this, but we should just test out how it looks. That's a little too much for me. Ultra fine, oh, that's too big. Since I want that kind of spray effect, and there's a library just dedicated to spray paints, I'm gonna use this as the outline, and it kind of gives a little gritty texture to it. So I'm just going to go around and outline the letters I just did. As far as the shadow, I think I'm just gonna go and fill those blocks for the shadows in. Now that this stage is done, I can hide the layer underneath because I've got my outline. I like how it looks so far. Now I've got to think about the colors and what kind of colors I want to apply before I really go into getting all the details. Also, I don't like how this O is overlapping this N, so I'm just gonna fix that. So I've sampled the colors that I kind of want to use, which is this like cyan and light pink color that I like. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do like an inky type of style. So I'm gonna do like a drippy drip. Do I like, looks kind of like ice cream, but we're just gonna go with it. So I'm dropping the color in the section there. Now, using the pink, we're going to add that. I wonder if I should leave like a little bit of the white in the middle and have the pink dripping from the top instead of right next to the blue. Actually kind of like that a little better. Initially I was going to do the pink right next to the blue, but I think I like the white space in between them. I think I'm going to do like a dark gray shadow, so not quite black, just dark gray. I kind of want to go back and add in some more details and shadows. Alright, so at this point I'm pretty happy with how it looks, and now I want to add that spray paint effect to cross out the top. Not in that color, of course. No. And my camera battery's about to die too. Alright, so I'm just gonna do that, and then as far as the background, I don't know, kinda like it like on white. So this is the end result of today's lettering. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like it, thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.